that we've seen in the 3 previous games on the West Coast as we get things going. The Sparks start off the half with the ball. Nneka Wheeler, who has been steady for them in this ball game, hasn't been prolific on the offensive end, but what she is known to do is just set things up as she has the 2 points. Nothing there in that possession as Angel Reese brings the ball up the floor. Alicia Gray, as you mentioned, 9 points in the first half. 4 assists, to add to it. The beautiful dime by Ryan Howard as Naz Hillman has her
fun being a teammate of a player who draws in triple teams, because Naz was wide open. But right there, Nneka just not cooling off at all. Difficult shot.
Anything 1 to 2 feet into that 3-point line. Nneka Ogwumike is just lights out as Ryan Howard, who spent the majority of the first half on the bench because of the 3 fouls, finds Alicia Gray for the triple.
We say it time and time again. And then that opens up her 3-point shooting from the outside, pure on demonstration,
Alicia Gray, the first Dream player in double figures. She has 12. Offensive rebound goes down to Nneka Hamby, so a second look for the Sparks. The spin, more movement for Hamby and off the rim.
Nneka Hamby got moves for days. I mean, I've seen all the footwork I can see so far, and we're just in the third.
Another look outside, no good. Ariel Atkins knocks that out of bounds. Atlanta can get Connie. Ryan Howard still able to get the ball on the inbound and finger rolled it off the glass into the rim. Check.
I've never seen a finesse bank shot.
Well, now you have. Ryan Howard has showed us everything regarding a bank tonight. Atlanta striking first in this third quarter, taking the lead 43-39. Nneka, and then mid-range is short.
And right there, look at the 2 guard with the length. Starts the break.
Decides to retreat dribble, give it up to Jordan Canada. See what she can work with it. Ryan Howard turned down the 3. 7 on the shot clock, the back door. And just off the mark for Angel Reese. Ryan Howard is a wizard with her passing so far in this game.
She's showing us some good vision, and right there you can tell Reese that rebound.
Monique picks up the foul for Angel Reese.
Have backup guards who can still bring the ball up the floor and not rely on a Tahina Paopao, who also saw some injury during the season.
Nneka Wheeler with a little bit too much bump.
Y'all should see this look.
I have to dust off blow off the dust from that stat. Ryan Howard, top of the key. Trey, no.
Howard's gonna keep shooting that 3 until 1 falls. That's the way a shooter is supposed to think, but she's also had some good vision, some good dimes in this game so far.
Yeah, she's done a little bit of everything in this ball game, as you mentioned. Ryan Howard, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a foul at the top of the key.
Gray got faster.
Learning lessons as Alicia Gray. That was tipped from behind by Nneka Ogwumike. The dive by Gray. Finish at the rim. And a nice toss in by Reese.
That has been working for Atlanta so far in this game. When one person draws 2, there's somebody.
Akola Makani coming in for the double team against Reese. Ariel Atkins off the deck, draws a foul. Alicia Gray picking up
first quarter, and we mentioned it before that she's been in this situation where she's had 3 or 4 fouls and played through it and not picked up another one.
Nneka gets the ball on the block, reverses it, and continues supporting the point. She's the game leader, 16 points. Jordan Canada is, maybe it's because she's back home in a sense where she just has really found a rhythm at the glass at the finish.
Give me that.
Angel Reese, a big reason why they have 3 players in 1, 2, and
they keep getting those steals and deflections.
Jordan Canada off the bounce, poked away by Nneka Wheeler. Jordan kind of feeling it.
Layups inside, and they got hard over the length of LA, but right now she's just getting them up and over.
Ryan Howard with the dish. Coming off the top screen, beautiful execution for Atlanta. 8-point lead for Atlanta, 12 assists That one coming from Jordan Canada. Nneka, pull up, another one.
Nneka wanted the foul on that one, but I'm still paying attention to the degree of difficulty of her shot attempts.
She just drifts
Literally.
into a bucket. Jordan Canada tried to see if she could thread the needle to Naz Hillman. Instead, she gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. Here comes Gray. Tossed it up and draws the foul for a short moment.
Pressuring the defense and keeping them on their heels, because that's the reminder Atlanta needs.
Gray rattles that one in.
They're dropping, but man, ain't no finesse on none of them.
Now 75% from the free throw line. On this road trip, Atlanta has scored 97 or more points in all 3 games. A little bit below their average in this one, with a short start, or slow start rather, in the first quarter. This has been their most efficient quarter so far.
Yeah, this is the biggest lead they've had all game as well.
Halfway through the third quarter, Ryan Howard finding space, and
Too close.
just a little bit too congested in the paint.
And she
Last year, she was building off of a year where she was one of the finalists for MVP. As Nneka Ogwumike, right out of the timeout, gets a bucket to go.
She's ridiculous tonight. Got a double-double, 20 and 11, and we're still in the third quarter. She can't miss.
Atlanta is hoping that's false, as Ryan Howard airballs it.
Shooters to keep shooting, and we've seen it work all season long, where crucial threes have been knocked down by players all over this Dream franchise.
There is this unconscious effort when you're thinking about Ryan Howard shooting the three, as there is a foul on the take by Ariel Atkins. We'll see who the foul is.
And now again, trying to find some rhythm, she has to go out of the game.
Now
with
they
that
got
fourth.
Yep.
And you have to credit the Sparks for paying attention to personnel. Their coach reminding them, keep going at Howard, because they need her production on the floor.
Ariel Atkins, on the other hand, has been doing a little bit of everything for the Sparks. A sight for sore eyes as Bree Jones, who is still on the bench for her 5th consecutive game, as Jordan Canada gets a nice lay-in on the other side.
She's forcing the issue. I love it. And defense to offense, or offense to defense in this case, that usually gets them going. One leads to the difference in the showing from both teams tonight versus just 4 days ago.
Jordan Canada is averaging almost a double-double in points and assists. 11.6 and 7.4 assists on the season. The strong screen on Jordan Canada free up Ariel Atkins, but she couldn't finish at the rim. Excuse me, Jimmy Morgan.
You know, there's nights where Atlanta can shoot a season high of 64% from the field, and there's nights where they're off, and it's barely 22% tonight.
5 for 23 from outside. Atkins, pull up. No. Cam Brink was able to track it down. Pulls up for the 3. No. Nneka Ogwumike for the 3rd try under the rim. It cashes in. The Sparks are one of those teams.
Grown woman move right there. She went and got that through 2 different black jerseys and put it back up between 2.
4-point ball game. 2:34 left, and a lot of contact on the inside in the paint. From my perspective, Tapical. So it looks like they're
a little bit trying to get around the screen, and that as a result causes her to flail the arms, so they kind of cancel out, but it still is a foul, just nothing upgraded and intentional.
Either way, a foul on Cameron Brink stands, and Alicia Gray will get to 2. Alicia Gray right now leading the way for Atlanta.
Free throw. And isn't it amazing that we've seen Alicia Gray kind of take a backseat some games and allow her teammates to equal when they need her to score. She can get a bucket, but so can De'Erica Hamby, again touching the paint, using her length.
De'Erica Hamby, the only starter on the floor for the Sparks, makes it a 4-point game. Now with 13 points, can Atlanta respond? Medina Okot setting the screen for Borlays. Found space, pulls up, and rounds that one in.
Beautiful offense from Borlays, who just came around the screen and took advantage of the little spacing that she did have that the screener kind of got for her.
Jihan Park. Back on the wing, finding Nneka Hamby. 3 on the shot clock. More footwork and more points for none other than Nneka.
As a player to assess the defense the way she does, allow the double team to leave, and just went one-on-one.
Borlays off the bounce, gets fouled by Jihan Park. For Jihan Park, as Izzy Borlays will step up to the free throw line for the first time tonight for Atlanta. Knocks down the first as we take a look at the... He's playing with 4 fouls to close out the third quarter. Biggest lead for Atlanta was 8. And the spin around by Cameron Brink led to a foul by Medina Okot.